My name is Corey Williams, and I am the president at Momentum. And what we do at Momentum is we help small businesses get found. So if you're a small to medium sized business and you want to get found on the internet, or you want to kind of push your story out there, your business, your company, if you're a small to medium sized business, you can find us on social media, and we're happy to help you out. I'm going to bring our guest on here in just a few minutes. Known this guy, I've done some other business stuff with him. His name's Mr. Mike Bryant, and he is the owner of Bryant's Lonestar Bites, kind of a unique company with what they do. I'm going to let Mike tell his story here in just a few minutes. But Bryant's Lonestar Bites is food truck and catering service, even though they're from Texas, primarily here in the St. Louis area. But Bryant Lonestar Bites brings bold Texas flavors to every bite. They specialize in smoked meats, decadent desserts, and irresistible treats. Their passion is to serve up rich, authentic taste rooted from Southern tradition, if you will. So, without further ado, I'm going to bring on my buddy Mike. Mike, how you doing today, man?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm fantastic, man. Good to see you again. I know we, in a different manner, you did one of these a while ago, so very excited to. You just disappeared on me, but very excited
Yep,
to
yep.
have you
There we
on.
go.
And but before we get too far into this, because I know I'll forget, but anybody that mentions this podcast, an event that you're going to be at Kimswick on Friday from 5 to 9, will get a free dessert. I thought that was pretty cool of you to do that. So
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah, absolutely.
so, oh, Mike, as we get ready to get this thing kicked off, how did you get started in your business? I know you come from Texas, and I know you
hmm
told me your story the other day, which I thought was pretty cool and thought worth sharing. But how did you get started,
Yeah,
and then how did things get kicked off here in St. Louis area?
yeah. So I got started with doing barbecue. I grew up. My dad barbecued and just briskets here and there. You know, being from Texas, briskets king. And so I don't know. It's probably 20 years ago. I got my first smoker and started kind of smoking and messing around with it. And just really enjoyed it. It's so many years in ministry. One of the things about ministry is you're really you're never done. Like your work is never done. And so there was something about just tending a fire that was just really therapeutic and satisfying. And so I just started doing that a little more. And I was the pastor at a small church in the panhandle of Texas. And we decided what if we just set up in the front yard and just, serve food one weekend. And the rest is history. We started doing that and things kind of grew from there. But yeah, we moved to St. Louis about 2 years ago. And then last August, we kind of fell into a food truck that we didn't anticipate happening. Things just kind of lined up. And so what we specialize in, I think it's unique in the St. Louis area to have a Texas style food truck. And the big difference between Texas style barbecue and St. Louis style barbecue is St. Louis style barbecue is very sweet. And Texas style barbecue is more pepper forward, a little more savory, and really primarily does like beef and things like that. So we serve barbecue bowls. So we have three different bases: smoked mac and cheese, cilantro lime rice, or tater tots. And then on top of that, you get to choose one of the meats. This particular weekend, we're going to be serving brisket, pulled pork, smoked turkey, and smoked meatballs. And then we have six different homemade toppings from queso to chimichurri to barbecue sauce, ranch, wing sauce, all of those kinds of things. So
I just ate a little bit
that's
ago,
kind
and you're
of
making me hungry.
how yeah. So that's kind of I guess a short version of our story.
Yeah, you told me about the chimichurri. So not to give away any of your trade secrets, I never heard of it. I think I had kind
Yeah,
of, but I had no concept of what it is. So if you can explain without giving away the Bryant Lone Star
sure.
menu, if you will.
Sure. Yeah, the chimichurri. One of the things about it, it's a sauce from Argentina. That's it's just like cilantro and oregano and parsley. It's just a real herby, almost thick kind of sauce. That's just honestly, it pairs so well with the cilantro lime rice. It's just a ridiculous combination.
Wow. And I know when I ask you kind of what your favorite thing is, you very rapidly said chimichurri. Like, I love it.
Yep.
It's great. Everybody loves it. So just so everybody gets the concept that we'll come out and visit you in Kimswick this weekend, Friday. Um, So you guys basically you specialize in like a bowl, right? And then people
Hmm.
your base, and then you're just very, very quickly able to pick what they want, fill up the bowl, sauce it, and then move on from there. Is that kind of the concept?
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Very, very quick. Everything's already cooked. We're not cooking anything in the truck. Everything's are just being kept warm to be able to put together. And we do the bowls. We have, in just in the last couple of weeks, also added where you can make any of those bowls into a taco as well. So just flour tortilla, and you can put any of those same things in a flour tortilla. So.
That's pretty awesome. That is awesome. I wish I was gonna have time to get out to Kinswick this weekend, but especially Friday. But you guys, Mike and his, I do some other work with Mike and his family, and you're talking about a really good, just down to earth guy. I think it's pretty cool. He's offering up a free dessert if you mention this podcast. Mike and his crew will be out at Food Truck Friday in Kinswick. I know you guys float around in a bunch of different areas and locations.
Mhm.
People can also find you on your Facebook page, which is what? Because I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah, Facebook.com/ Bryant's Lonestar Bites.
Okay, so very simple. They can find you on there. You do private events and catering and those kind of things as well.
We do. We sure
Okay,
do.
and are you guys looking just to stay within the St. Louis area, or where? How far out, I guess, is your range?
Right now, we're primarily in Jefferson County and St. Louis. We're willing to travel outside that, but yeah. So,
Yeah,
but primarily those two areas.
got it. Makes sense. Perfect sense. Mike, if somebody wants to reach out to you and call you to talk to you about catering an event or something like that, how would they get a hold of you?
Yeah, my cell phone number is 361-445-5313. Text or call me at that number. We also have an email, which is thebryantslonestarbbites@gmail.com.
Perfect. So again, my name is Corey Williams, president of Momentum Small Business Review. If you're a small to medium-sized business and you're looking to find exposure, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, any place that you're on social media. We will promote your business for free. We want to give back to really any company in the United States. We provide this free service. Just we think small business moves the country, and we want to help our small business help your small business. Mike, again, I'm going to mention the dessert one more time for the people that are maybe in the back, but free dessert for anybody that mentions this podcast. Mike and his family and his crew will be at the Food Truck Fridays in Kinswick, Missouri. Mike, great to see you again as always. Keep up the great work, and I'm looking forward to trying some of your stuff on your food truck here very soon.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks.
All right. Thanks, brother.